I don't know what to start with now, Comrade Sobotie. Blessing for joining the show this morning, the Entrepreneurs Lessons. On this show, we try to bring entrepreneurs to share their experience, um, how they have been able to grow their company, their business, the challenges that they have been able to pass through and they have been able to overcome, and how the economy has impacted their business, and what are the lessons that they think they can share with with other people. So let's start by uh, first of all asking you to introduce yourself to our audience. What um, what is your name and what do you do?
Okay, my name is Sobotie Blessing. I'm from Bayelsa State, Sabama to be precise. I am an entrepreneur. I am a presenter. I'm an actress. I am a politician.
Wow. So you are wearing so many caps at the same time.
Yeah, I'm into so many things. I don't just relax. I take every opportunity. Like I want to do everything. Like I can't do everything. You understand? I can't do everything, but I just make sure I am not idle. I am not idle.
So can we hear from you? How long have you been into entrepreneurship, and what specific area of entrepreneurship is your focus?
Okay. I've been into, let me just say, politics for say. I've been into politics for like 4 years now, 4 years plus. And it was last year, late last year, that I decided to go into entertainment. So I said I went into entertainment. What was the second question? Sorry.
Yeah, you went into entertainment. So how has the entertainment business been? What can you say you've been able to achieve from the entertainment business, and what area of entertainment have you been into?
Okay. Let me start by telling you how I started. Okay. I had this friend, I had this neighbor. I told him I want to be I want to be an entertainer. I want to go into all these social experiment pranks that, if you know the general on Facebook, it does social experiment. It can go to you and like ask you if okay, you might pretend to be a mad person, ask you sort of things, and if you're able to give him, he will give you money. That was my motive at first. So I spoke to him and I said I want to go into entertainment. I want to be giving people money like that. I don't. It's not as if I have, but the little I have, I want to be giving it to people that has that good heart. That was what I spoke to him about. So then Ina said I needed a tripod. I bought everything. Okay, no, I bought like three things. I bought string light. I bought tripod. I bought mic. Along the line, he died.
Wow.
So when I lost my friend, his name is Richard. He's a dancer. G10. That's his career name. He's a dancer. He's a very good dancer. So I lost my friend. So when I lost my friend, I was down. I just feel that everything has everything is over for me.
Mm.
Everything is over for me. Then I met my friend Robinson, known as Madam Respi. He's a comedian. He's an actor. Is a content creator. So I met with him. So he started taking me along. So I started acting with him. So we shoot comedies together. So then along the line, that was when I had the endorsements, the 1 million naira endorsements.
Okay, you had an endorsement.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so before we come to the endorsement, I want to say we are so sorry for your loss, the loss of
Thank you,
the,
sir.
G10. Am I correct?
Yeah, G10.
Oh, so sorry. May his soul rest in peace. So how did you recover from that experience? Because these are some of the things that happen to entrepreneurs. You about starting off, and suddenly something just hits you, a very unfortunate incident just hit you, either you lost your money, or in this case now you lost somebody that was like your pillar, that was a supporter. How did you bounce back?
Okay, it was when I met Madam Recipe. He's a boy. He's a comedian. I told you, he dresses like a woman. It was when I met him. I cannot say that I have recovered. I have not yet recovered. Every day I think about him. Like, if he was here, I know I would have. I don't know. Because I think about him every day. It's not as if I've gotten over him.
Yeah,
But Madam Recipe he told me to get hold of myself, and he tried to push me. You
yeah,
understand?
that
He
that,
tried
that is
to
very
push me. He
important.
tried to he encouraged me. So that was I just get out
Wow,
about get out of
wow.
it. Sorry.
So sorry about that. That is why we tell entrepreneurs you need to have somebody by your side, to help you navigate, the challenging waters of entrepreneurship, because it can be so, so difficult sometimes. It can be so lonely. The journey can be so lonely as well, you know. So, but okay, are you still there? Okay, fine. Can you hear me? Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, you made mention that, at a point you bought some equipment, because in the journey of entrepreneurship as well, one of the most difficult things, or one of the biggest problems that most entrepreneurs consider as a problem, as their major problem, is the issue of financing. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? It's like your network is fluctuating. Yeah, your network is. Yeah, I think it's better now. Can you hear me now? Oh, she's fluctuating badly. Yes, it's coming back. Okay, fine. Can you hear me now? You can hear me now?
Hello, sir. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. I can hear you. So just leave the
Sorry.
phone there.
As we were talking, calls were coming in.
And okay, call came in.
I
Yeah,
don't know. I
sorry.
can't hear you. Hello.
Okay. Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you. So, can you hear me? Can you?
Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you.
You can hear me, but I can't hear you.
You can't hear me?
I don't know.
Can you hear me now?
I'm not hearing you.
Oh boy. But I can hear you very
I'm not
clearly.
hearing you. I don't know if we should. What's going on?
What happened? Oh boy. Your network has gone down again. Okay. Gentlemen and ladies, thank you for joining us in this session today. We are on the studio is Sobotie Blessing. Sobotie Blessing is a content creator, and she's here to share her experience, you know, with us on her journey, you know, through entrepreneurship. Can you log out and log in back? Log out and log in back. Log out, then coming back. Uh, yeah. Yes. So we're waiting for Sobote Blessing, Comrade Sobote Blessing, to join us back. She's having some network difficulties. I think she's back now, and I hope that the network will be better now. Yes. Can you hear me now? Oh God. This is what we face, you know, trying to leverage the uh, social media platform to uh, pass on relevant information, especially in this very program where we bring in entrepreneurs to share their experiences so that younger entrepreneurs to be able to learn those lessons and better grow their business and become employers of labor. Sobotie Blessing, comrade, is an entrepreneur. She's a content creator. And, in these few minutes that we have had with her, she had shared, a very powerful lesson, a very powerful lesson at that. You know, she said when she started um, her entrepreneurship, when she was about starting entrepreneurship, um, you know, she went to a friend, and told her friend about the need, to go into content creation, into entertainment per se, using her own words, and they had a good conversation, and she went ahead to buy the equipment that will be needed for that business to take off, the content creation business to take off. And within that period, this a friend who happens to be uh a partner in this business, died, and she was left alone, and at a point she became confused, but she had to leverage another relationship. And that is why it is important this morning. Perhaps one of the key lessons that we need to pass on this morning is the need for entrepreneurs to belong to a network. It's a need for entrepreneurs to belong to a network. And that is why we created the Recreate Nigerian project, the Recreate Nigerian project, which you know which is designed to provide a platform for entrepreneurs, for young entrepreneurs, male or female, to provide a support network for young entrepreneurs, a mentorship platform, like in the case of Blessing, Sobotie Blessing, for her to start up her content creation business, she needed a partner, and she went to her friend who, was instrumental to encouraging and motivating her to start up, that content creation business, you know.
I don't
And
know. I don't know what happened.
can you
I'm
hear me
sorry.
now? Can hear you.
Yes, I can hear you now.
Great, great, great. So welcome back,
Thank you.
comrade Sobotie Blessing. I was just trying to kind of, you know, share the lessons, the key lessons that we are taking away from you. One of them, although because I still don't know, or rather I believe that we're still going to have more lessons that we're going to learn from you in the course of this interview. So one of those key lessons is the need for entrepreneurs to have or to join or belong to a network. Because in your own case now, when you started, or about to start your content creation business, you went to your friend, and he encouraged you, and two of you started planning it, and but at a certain point you lost that friend. Now, you couldn't have been able to bounce back if not for another friend of yours, or a
Exactly.
mentor, another mentor that also came around to support you, and here you are. So before the network started misbehaving, I wanted to ask you um, a pertinent question, because you mentioned that, by the time you wanted to start up the business, you had to go and acquire certain equipment. Now, one of the major problem that entrepreneurs face is having money to buy equipment for them to start up their business. So can
Yeah.
you share your experience with our audience? How did you come about accessing this money that you used to buy your equipment?
Okay. Then I was not having money. I started speaking to friends about it. So there's this friend of mine. His name is Austin Jonah,
Yes.
popularly known as Sanko. So he was one that bought me my mic. I have it here, my mic. He was one that bought me my mic. So I bought my ring light myself. Like I told you, I also do politics. So that was how I was able to buy my ring light and my tripod. But the Austin Jonah bought me the mic.
Wonderful. So someone invested in you at that point. That
Yeah,
is what it means.
exactly.
Because for him to buy you that light, you must have
The
discussed.
the
Yeah,
microphone.
for him to buy you that mic, you must have discussed your business idea with him, and
Yeah,
I believe he found it interesting, and that made him to buy
Right.
you that
He
so
watches my
it's
videos. That's why.
yeah, and he watches your videos as well.
Yeah.
So now the one of the key thing now we are taking away from you is the importance of joining the network or managing a relationship. Because if we listen to your story now, three persons are featured prominently, from G10 to that lady you
Madam
mentioned,
Recipe.
Madam
Madam
Respi.
is a boy. But it's saying
Oh,
Madam Recipe because he dresses like a lady.
okay. Madam
Yeah.
Respi, and the third one now
Okay, as I have Isoko Princess. She's part of
is
our team.
yes. Okay, so three persons are featured prominently, that have enabled you to come this far. Because without these three persons,
Austin
uh,
Jonah too, the one that bought me the mic.
yes, yes. So how were you able to convince them to be part of your team, to be part of your business?
Oh, okay. Madam Recipe and Isoko Princess have been acting. They have been shooting comedies for like 2 years before I joined them. So I don't have to come. Okay, they've watched my videos and they know, how will I put it? They know they know how I am. Like they watched my videos and they had to like make me join their group.
Okay.
Okay. They gave me room to join their group.
Mm-hmm. So they gave you opportunity.
Yeah, they gave me the opportunity to join their group because they've watched my videos. I run interviews for politicians too. I told them I'm a presenter. So when
Yes.
they have a program or anything, I run interviews for politicians too.
Wonderful. Now I'm trying to share your screen, um, so that, ouch, just give me a minute. I'm trying to share your
Okay.
page so that the people can
Yeah, that's
see
my team. Yeah, that's my team.
this. These are your members of your team.
Yeah, Isoko Princess and Madam Recipe.
Okay.
That's our endorsement
Uh,
picture.
okay. I'm trying to get it right so that we can see it properly. Yeah. Did I get it right now? Yes. So this is your
Yeah,
page.
yes, sir.
Wonderful. So what is this page all about?
It's all about my politics, my endorsements, Somerset wine, and also my content creating.
Okay. So what kind of contents do you create?
I shoot comedies. I run prank videos. I I do a lot of things.
Okay.
Comedies, prank videos, acting, different types.
So let's
And indeed,
watch
we'll have
I was
Onyeka.
one of your
acting
videos.
case shows.
You don't know what
That's why.
Onyeka is.
Okay, sir.
Hi
Helper.
guys.
Okay, helping hand.
Yes, God is our helper.
Yes.
And they will know why I am
have,
saying we will have
case show.
Onyeka. And indeed, we will have Onyeka here.
Case shows.
You don't know what Onyeka is.
Okay, sir.
Helper.
I was trying to listen to that conversation that you were. Are you there? Can you hear me? Hello, Blessing. Can you hear me?
I don't know what.
Okay, another call interrupted it. Okay, so I think that is the problem when you are using your phone to attend a virtual interview like this.
In my microphone gets off.
Your network has become bad again. Okay, it's better now. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me?
Hello. We can
Yes.
hear you, sir. I don't know.
Okay.
Call keep coming in.
Call came in.
Yeah,
So
calls
I
keep
think
coming in.
most of the time you want to attend virtual interviews like this or meetings, try not to use your phone that you use for your
Sir, you said
calls.
what?
I said maybe you next time you will not use your phone since
Okay.
calls usually come intermittently to interrupt
I don't
the
know.
streaming. Okay, so fine. Now, how has the content creation business been? What is your assessment of the content creation business? Is it worth it? Is it worth the investment?
Yeah,
Because there
it
are many
is.
persons that want to go into content creation.
Content creation is a very nice, will I say, business. It's a very nice thing to do. It's a very nice business to do. When you go into content creating, number one, if you're good, you become very popular. But let your popularity be for good. There are some people that are popular with bad reputations. You understand? But let your popularity be for good. Okay, number one, you become popular. Number two, you earn money. Yeah, you earn money and you earn awards. So many people have not received any award. Yeah, because I just started. So you earn award, but within, well, yeah, the little period I started my entertainment business, I got an endorsement. The endorsement is not meant for high alone. It's for my team. Isoko Princess, Madam Respi and I. It was a 1 million naira endorsement. And it was from the CEO of Somerset Wine, March 29, that's his name. Is the CEO of Vinogano Drink, if you know it, Rocky Steady, and so many other drinks. So he gave us the endorsement. So we advertised his drink. Apart from that, I've done adverts for hotels, I've done adverts for drinks, I've done adverts for so many other things. So entertainment business is a very good business. Or content creating business is a very good business. So if you go into it, it's very nice. It will pay. Even if for the now, so many people are into entertainment business, but along the line you might get discouraged. Like you might like this thing that I'm doing, will it pay me? You understand? Because you put your time, you put your energy, you put your money into those things, and you're not, sometimes you can like, you might not be sure of what you're doing. But the thing is, my dear, it's going to pay. Just know that if you believe in God, it's going to pay. And whatever you do, always put God first. Always put God first, because you might, let me just say, whatever you're doing, it's um I don't know how would I put it. You're laying your foundation. Let me just put it that way. You're laying your foundation for your better tomorrow. It will surely pay. All those entertainers you're seeing, then they started a day. They started in a day like you. But
Mm,
then they don't, yeah, they didn't just blow, they didn't just blow in a day. It takes time. It takes building step by step.
yeah.
That is how it works. Sometimes I get tired though. I won't say it's easy. Sometimes I get tired. Wesley will just tell me, my friend, dress up, let's go and do something. And he keeps, one thing I like about him, he keeps encouraging me that don't worry, you will get there. You will get there. So I watch videos of other entertainers and I see the way they started. So many of them, they don't just start, they don't just get popular, and they're not just rich like at a day. They work towards it. You understand? It's just step by step. So I just believe that my life is just step by step too. I'm also a student. I'm in school.
Wow. That is interesting. So which school are you and
Yeah.
what course are you studying?
I'm in Niger Delta University. I'm studying philosophy. I'm in my final year.
Wow, wow.
I'm the
That
one.
is
I'm the one taking. I'm the one training myself. So talking about school, you can't wait for you to acquire the whole wealth to go to school. My dear, the little money you have, you can go to school. Sometimes by faith, just take your jam form. Before you know it, admission. If God allow, if God permits, admission. Before you know it, you start talking. Don't keep a closed mouth is a closed destiny. Don't keep your mouth shut. Keep talking to people. Tell them, I don't get admission. I don't get admission. God must touch somebody to help you. And another thing, don't think that there are people there to train you. If there's anything you are doing, do it well. That little income that comes, you can use it to train yourself. I didn't believe that I can train myself because people make me believe that university you must acquire big money to go to school. But I said no, I must go to school. One thing, if you're doing the entertainment business, is good though, but it's also better for you to have something upstairs and for you to acquire more knowledge, for you to be educated, for you to go to school. So when you go to school, you are open to so many opportunities. The opportunities might not come now, but it will definitely come.
Wow.
Thank you.
That is wonderful. So let me quickly ask you this. The entertainment aspect of the content creation that you are into, what made you to decide to go into that type of content creation?
Okay, I love it. The major thing that made me into it is the general. I've talked about him earlier on. The general, I like him. I like what he does. The general, and the second person that gave me the inspiration of going to entertainment is Miriam Oyakulome, the both of them. They're just the two people I got inspired from. Like the general is my inspiration, and Miriam. I watch them and I want to be like these people. So and I believe that I will definitely be like them. But it might take time. But you don't know what God have in stock for me, for you. I don't know what God have in stock for me. So the general and
Now,
Miriam,
now,
they are my inspiration.
wonderful. So can you tell us, because every content, uh, for every content, there is a message that the content, intends to pass across. So in your content creation, in your content creating, um, what is the core message that you always want to communicate?
Okay. I always want to we always want to communicate on it's just about comedy. Making people laugh. You understand? You might be bored and might have some things you're thinking, but when you watch our comedy, you must laugh. You must laugh. We put smiles on people's faces. That's what we do. So
Wonderful.
it's nothing like I don't think passing a message. The only message you're passing is making you laugh.
No, that is important.
That's just it. Make you happy.
That is important. Yeah, because there are times that we are so engrossed and so saddened by happenings around us, that if we don't get that piece of comedy, that piece of you know distraction to make you come out of that state, a lot of people can fall into depression. So and we know what
Yeah.
depression is causing these days. So comedy
Just
is one thing that help to relieve off of those pressures. Okay, so so far you have been in this business. What are the challenges of this business that you are into?
the challenge is money. Most especially is money. There are it's funds. There are so many things that I want to do, but I don't have the funds to do it. You understand? Like those social experiment videos, going to people, tell them to give you these. I would want to give them money, but I don't have the money to. And there are some equipment I would want to buy. There's no money. So many of our videos, my videos rather, that I want to do is money, is funds. If I could get sponsors, I would do a lot of things. I would do so many things. So let me just say, just finance. It's just finance. If I can get finance, I'll be dropping videos back to back.
So
Sometimes
so
it's transportation. Sometimes it's transportation, no. So even go to your location, it's transportation. So it has not been easy. But I know it will pay someday.
so what is the frequency of um your videos now? Is it weekly, monthly, or there is no specific time frame?
Weekly. I shoot my videos mostly Saturdays. Mostly Saturday because I told you I'm going to school.
Yes.
So if you see me dropping videos apart from Saturdays that I shoot, that means maybe I don't have classes or maybe I'm on holidays. So it's most weekly.
Okay. Let me play this video so that then you will explain to us um what happened here. You said you are into politics. I want to play a video.
Okay, sir.
Um, I want to play a video. Then you tell us from your page. Then you tell us what you know
Okay.
it's all about. Are you seeing it?
Okay, yeah, I'm saying it. Hello, sir.
Yeah. Just hold
Okay,
on.
that's
I'm
our
playing it.
excellencies, the governor's wife's birthday, the justice. That's our birthday party.
You are going to give the Lord a crown so
It's
that he will blame them.
Okay, there. She's the
As
one
he
on
dey
black
blame
shirt.
you. Are you ready? You are still standing strong. You are going to give the Lord a crown so that he will blame
I was
them.
invited.
As he dey blame them, he dey sweet you.
okay. So what was that?
That's
Huh?
black. She's the one. She's the one dancing. That's a. She's a justice. That's a birthday party.
Okay. So now that brings us to, because you said you were into politics. So what role do you play in politics? Having you close to the governor's wife, I don't expect that money, to shoot your videos, to go to your location should be a problem.
Okay, my friend is the one that is close to the governor's wife. She's an essay to the governor. Her name is Renette, Comrade Renette Agudumo. So she was the one that invited me because she's the one that is close to the governor's wife.
Okay.
And she has a group, and the name of the group is Single Ladies Forum. So
In Bayelsa State.
politics. I am a media to the IYC Central Zone Chairman, Clever Inodu Osuma. I'm also a PDP New Media, the newly inaugurated medias.
Okay. Now that brings me to, I want us to talk about the place of youth. You are a youth, am I correct?
There I am.
Yes. So you are a
I'm not
youth,
married,
and
so I'm
then
a youth.
yes. So I want to ask, you know, we are in an election cycle. Okay. Campaigns are going on, and all that. What are the youth supposed to do at this time? And do you think the youth are doing what they are supposed to do?
Yeah, the youth of Bayelsa, they're trying. Because at this stage of the election period, one thing you have to do is to attend your campaigns. And you have to attend any rally going on in your constituency. So I do attend to my campaigns in my local government. I do attend. So the election is coming up. Get your PVC. What's the right candidate? Thank you.
Okay.
What does you want
Now,
to know?
yes, I want to know. because for you now as a youth that you're already in different positions, different committees. How do you ensure? Because there is a saying that every day they keep telling the youth that the youth are the leaders of tomorrow. But if you look at the leadership, okay, it is still all about the old men and the old women. So how can the youth, having somebody like you up there, what are you doing to ensure that other youths are carried along, that there is an inclusion of youths in the political process, first and foremost? Because if they don't participate in the political process, they will not be given opportunity uh, in the governance process as well.
Okay, right now I won't just say I'm carrying all the youths along. No, at this moment, at this minute, we are carrying the ladies most especially along, because I'm a lady. I'm not discriminating. That's why we have a single ladies forum. That forum is meant to carry the ladies along. We have a Valentine coming up, so we have a Valentine outreach. That Valentine outreach is, we are bent on reaching out to the women, the elderly women, the aged women. We are reaching out to them. We are reaching out to the widows. So in that Valentine outreach, we are going to be sharing bags of rice, foodstuffs, wrappers, all kinds of things. So I know the youth. I'm encouraging them all. Make sure you find yourself in one group or the other that will favor you. You can't do it alone. You have to make sure you mingle with people that are ahead of you. That's why I make sure I find myself in one group or the other. You understand? So this single ladies forum, we're having a Valentine outreach, reaching out to the aged women, the elderly women, the depressed women, and the widows. Want to post smiles on their faces on that Valentine Day. So the Valentine Day is not meant for only your boyfriend and your girlfriend alone. Reach out to the people around you. I I just want let me use this medium, sir, in telling the people to you can be a sponsor, you can give endorsement on this Valentine Day. You can sponsor this Valentine outreach to the elderly women, because we are going to be reaching out to the 8 local governments in Bayelsa State, because I am from Bayelsa.
Yeah.
So we'll be reaching out to the 8 local governments in Bayelsa State, giving out gifts to the women, at least putting smiles on their faces.
Now that that,
That's
that
my aim
is
for Valentine Day.
yes, that is very impressive. Now we also know that there are many youths that why this is important is that because since you are there, you are like the representative of those other youths that don't have this opportunity to be there. So you ought to speak on their behalf. And why we are passing this question to you is because we also know that there are many youths that have not collected their PVC. Okay, there are many youths that are not actually participating in the electoral process. So, outside the Valentine, uh, uh, season and the outreach,
Outreach.
yes, do you have a plan or what are you doing to mobilize these youths? Ensure that they pick up the PVC and not just picking up the PVC, but that they understand the importance of this coming election.
Yeah, I'm cooking up something. I'm cooking up something, and you're forcing me. I don't want to say it out, but I'm cooking up something for the youth. But I don't want to disclose it yet. You
Okay.
understand? I'm cooking up something for the youths. But what I am facing now is the ladies. I want the ladies to be on our team, on the single ladies team, so we could reach out to the women. I told you. But for the youths generally, the men and the boys and the girls, I'm cooking up something, but I don't want to disclose it here.
That is wonderful. We would like to Whenever you are ready to go out on that, to implement that thing you are cooking, we would like to have a taste of it. Okay, so we have over 125 people that joined this live stream. What message would you like to tell them as we wrap up this conversation?
First of all, I want to say a very big thank you for joining us on this live video. I believe it's the love you have for Miss Stillside or the love you have for me that makes you to join us on this video. So I want to say a very big thank you from my heart. Thank you so much. God bless you. I want to talk to the people that everybody has a talent. You understand? Everybody must not be an entertainer. You might be a chef. Okay, what will I say? Do what you know how to do best. If you say that it's making hair that you can do it best, then that's your making hair. You can be posting it before. It's also a content creating. You understand? If you say you are a shoemaker, you can make sure you can be doing. Don't let anybody discourage you. Something that makes people to get a setback is listening to friends. Some friends don't want your progress. They want your downfall. If you have this thing in mind and you say, I want to do this thing, don't speak to anybody about it. If you want to speak to anybody about it, speak to people that are intelligent, people that are learned. Don't speak to anybody. It's not all friends that want your progress. So if you have something in mind that you want to do it. Start from somewhere. God will bring somebody to sponsor you to a level that you will not. Can I share a story?
Yeah.
Can I share a short story?
Yes.
Okay. I have a brother. I just want to share the story. It's my family story. Just a short one. I have a brother. He's our first son, but we are two girls. We are 5 in the family. 2 girls and 3 boys. But he's our third born. That's a first son. You understand? He called me. He stays in Abuja because my parents stay in Abuja. So he called me and he wants to come to Bayelsa. I said, okay, no problem. I sent him transport. He came to stay with me. So he started working in a car wash, Cartonic car wash, which they have a bar, it serves drinks. Okay, he works at the counter. So he gives people drink. That's how he works. My brother worked, his name is Samuel. My brother works for only 1 month and received just 1 month's salary. Then somebody came to him. This thing is just like a movie to me. I'm still surprised till date. Somebody walked to him and said, why are you not in school? He said, I'm raising money to go to school now. So the person was like, can I have your number? The man took his number. The way my brother the way my brother talked to him, the way he approached him, that he said, be of good character and be of good conduct. If you are a good person, people knows. If you are a bad person, character is like a smoke. It's everywhere. Even if you are trying to hide the real you, it will surely come out. So my brother has this good. I'm not saying my brother, the one that follows my brother is not all that good. But this particular one is so simple in the family and so nice and so calm. You understand? So the man saw it in him and he's very handsome too. The man took his number. The man started calling him. At first, the man was calling on video call. He said, see this man, they call me for video call. I fear. I was even scared that, is this man okay? As I speak, the man has put my brother. The man invited my brother to Port Harcourt. My brother is in Port. He went to Port Harcourt to see the man. The man has worked my brother's admission. As I speak, my brother is in school in Uniport. The man took my brother to the boutique, bought him clothes. We are not from a rich family. You understand? Like the saying, you are not from a rich family, but let the rich family come from you. You can't just fold your hands doing nothing. If you are not doing anything, it will be very hard for the Lord to bless you. That is why the Bible says that He will bless the work of your hands. If it's granite you are selling, God will bless you. I've seen somebody in Abuja selling granite and is distributing granite all over. I say granite. and he's living well like a big boy, and he's doing a granola. I've seen somebody in Bayelsa selling crayfish, and he's selling crayfish, traveling with the crayfish to the northern area. Whatever you are doing, do it well. Don't stop. If you're not doing anything, you are idle. It will be very hard for the Lord to bless you. Where you want to start to bless you from now? You understand? As I speak, my brother is in Uniport, schooling. The man sends him weekly allowance, monthly allowance, foodstuffs. The man is working my brother's traveling documents to go abroad. I'm not saying it to make it sweet. Before God, this is what is happening now.
That
This
is
thing is just like a film to me, happened to me, my family, my brother. Even my father did not believe, as in he's shocked. So whatever you are doing, do it well and make sure you are not idle. Whatever you are doing, okay, if you don't have anything you're doing, viewers all over the world or all over anywhere you are watching, if you know you don't have anything you are doing, make sure you lay your hands on something. Make sure you have something you are doing. You must not go to school to make it. There are people that doesn't go to school, but they are making it. So please, that's what I have to tell the viewers. Thank you.
Thank you very much. It has been so wonderful talking with you this morning, and a lot of lessons, have been learned. Especially the way, this last story that you shared, and one of the things I took away from there is that even if you're not from a rich family, let a rich family come from you. So you must break the cycle of poverty. You must be one that will break the cycle of poverty in the family. For me, that is a very powerful. And then you can see on the screen, we have another quote from you. Whatever that you are doing, do it well. So these are big lessons. I believe that our audience will be taken away, and they will be sharing it with their friends and their relatives, to know that even if you don't have money, you can start up something by determination, by sheer determination. And as you continue to, to move in that direction, helpers could come from any direction. And we have seen an example with you and with your brother. And I think it is a very commendable one. We want to thank you so much for joining us. And
thank you, sir.
we'll always come back to you again to share more, of your experience as you continue to grow, because we know that you are continuing to grow. Maybe after this election,
Amen. I will grow.
Yeah, after this election, maybe they will give you an appointment in government house. It's possible.
Amen. Don't
Yes.
say maybe. They will.
Yes, by God's grace, and we'll come back to you to also share those lessons from you. So thank you very much, and extend our greetings to everybody around you and to Bayelsans in general. Until then, we'll see you again.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, to our audience, we thank you for
sir.
joining us, and we want to say that, as we promised, every day of the week, we'll be coming with one entrepreneur or the other to share their experience. We look forward to you joining us in the next edition. Thank you very much. All right. Bye-bye.
Thank you so much, sir. Thanks for inviting me.